Hi students, good morning. Today's topic is human reproduction. Reproduction is one of the fundamental properties of the organisms. Here see the organisms which have to reproduce their own kind of young ones, or else they should not continue their race. The race need to be, or the species need to be continue. The reproduction have to be done among the organisms. Here see, first one is the human reproduction we are going to talk about. In this, humans are sexually reproduce viviparous organisms. Sexually reproduce viviparous organisms. That reproduction is how to produce same kind of young ones or the offsprings. For that is known as the perpetuation of their race or the species by reproduction process. Here reproduction is two kinds. Here first one is the asexual mode, second one is the sexual mode. Here in asexual mode there is no involvement of gametes, there is no fusion of gametes. But here sexual mode of reproduction, male and female gametes will be fused. So this is a developed one. Most of the advanced species and the organisms, they undergoes the sexual mode of reproduction. Here see, when you are talking about this one in the human reproduction, some events are there. These events should be followed here. Events in human reproduction. First one is formation of gametes. First one is the formation of gametes. Here formation of gametes. Gametes are two types. If in female gamete called as the ova and male gamete called as the sperm cell or the spermatozoa. These gametes are produced from the gonads. We call as the gonads. Gonads releases these gametes. Gonads are in embryonic stage, mesodermal origin. Mesodermal in origin. Mesodermal in origin. Gonads produce the male and female gametes. That's the formation of gametes. After formation of gametes, these should be fertilized. That process known as the fertilization, simply called as the conception. This is the second process, conception. In this, male and female sperm cells will be fused because of the process of insemination. Insemination. Insemination means that male sperm cells or the male gametes should reach to the female tract and reach to the ova. That insemination happens, then only fertilization takes place. That's known as the conception. After insemination, that zygote will be formed, means in the fertilization process. Then after that, going to change into blastocyst. That should be attached on the uterine wall. That is known as the, here after formation of zygote, that should be attached to the uterine wall. That is known as the implantation. Implantation. After implantation, that complete pregnancy takes place. That 9 months span we call as the gestation. This is known as the pregnancy period. After completion of that period, pregnancy or the gestation, delivery of baby known as the parturition. Right? Now here see that the male and female gametes formed from the male and female. So here, when the male or female attain the puberty, that puberty is different. Puberty of male and puberty of girl. Here that age is 12 to average 14 years age. They attain the puberty, and here girl 10 to 12 years old. Now here that puberty means the functional stage. When they attain the functional stage of gametes, the gametes are secretes the hormones, and these the gonads, when they secrete the gametes, that's known as the puberty. Means onset of maturity. We call it as the onset of maturity. At that time only, the functionally they can show the secretion of these hormones, and moreover the some number of secondary sexual characters. Because of that, they may notice different changes in their body. Now here, primary sex organs, it means only they produce the gametes. Primary sex organ, it means in the male that is the testes, in female that is the ovaries. These only primary sex organs. Rest of all the secondary sex organs. Secondary sex organs means they are not involved in the production of any gamete, but they assist the complete process. We call as the secondary sex organs. Now both primary and secondary sex organs are very essential in the reproduction. Here see the testes, they can release the sperm cells in the male. Ovaries, they can release the ova after puberty in the female. So here the secondary sex organs in the male, which are the accessory ducts and accessory glands and external genitalia. In the same way, in the female also it has that accessory ducts and accessory glands are there and external genitalia are there. These undercomes the secondary sex organs. Now here, because of these testes and ovaries, they release secretes some steroid hormones, which are the testosterone and estrogen. Due to that only, the appearance of SSC in both male and female, when they are in the age 12 to 14 and 10 to 12 about, at the time they may notice the different characters, which are in boys, the low pitched voice and highly muscularized body, and moreover the broadening of pectoral girdle, and that high metabolic activity can notice. Whereas in female, and here also we can see that genital area hair and facial hair will be formed here. And here puberty of in the girl, when it in the 10 to 12 years, that's the maturation takes place. Here they can show that low high pitch voice we can notice here, and pubic hair, and the growth will be rapid, metabolic activity will be more, and here the pelvic region will be broad. These are the secondary sexual characters in the female child. Then when they attain this age, that puberty of boy after 12 to 14 years, they start spermatogenesis, and these after attain the age of that ovulation we notice. This really happens up to only menopause, means nearly 45 years the ovulation will be, menstruation will be stopped here. But here in the male, till death the spermatogenesis takes place in the male. So here the total human reproduction